Hey there guys, here's ACH ShadowAngel here once again, and today I'm bringing you something, well, it's not a bit different, but it's something, it's definitely something new, and it's the continuation of my IronJawz / Oruuks army for Age of Sigmar, and what that would be is it's the first squad of brutes from GW, obviously. Now, these models are really cool in terms of putting them together. There's quite a few different ways you can do them. They look mean as hell, so they really bring across that green skin brute force look to them. They're a lot bigger than your normal orcs. In fact, they're actually bigger than knobs. For guys, people who play orcs in 40k, these guys are a fair bit bigger. So if you ever wanted to use them as knobs in 40k, you could quite easily do that. But other than that, they are really cool. And like I say, they come with a variety of different weapons. I've put mine as the 2 hand weapons for now, but I will do another one on their gore sticks and stuff like that, which are really crude shaped looking spears. And I think there's another one in there as well. But other than that, yeah, I've gone with the 2 hand weapon variant for my first squad, just to give them go with something that's looks a bit cool and stuff like that. So where to begin, really? Like I say, there are quite a few ways you can build these up and swap out bits and things like that, which is always great for orcs anyway. I love the details on some of the faces as well, with the scarring and and just like I say, the expressions in the faces as well. Now there are, I think, a couple of the variant heads as well. This is not all the heads that are available in the kit. You also get your choice of where the shoulder ornament goes and trophies and things like that. Like I say, there's quite a lot of what you can do with these. So I'm going to take you in a bit, hopefully. There we go. So I've gone with my the traditional, well, my dark blue armour that I did for the Mega War Boss and stuff like that, so you'll flow with the army. Also added the bits of face paint as well, just so they are part of my clan. And yeah, it's been like I say, they've been really fun to paint. Something a bit different. Also kind of the same. They're orcs, but they're not orcs, if that makes sense, because they seem a tad bit more war, intelligent in terms of going to war. So you can see the big, heavy panelled armour, and like I say, just their physical size as well. I mean, even the minis are a fair size. I mean, they're stood on Terminator bases, so that might give you a bit of an indicator of just how big these guys are. They are quite broad as well. Broad, I should say. And yeah, and I suppose just talk about it. So, as I do with all my orc skin, it's very simple, because I don't really like going over the top with when doing orc skin and stuff like that. So all it is it's a base of God no, I think it's Castellan green, then a wash of Agrax Earthshade, then re-highlight back up with the same green as the base,
Then go over with Elysian green, and then do a wash of one or two washes of Athonian camo shade, depending on how dark the green you want to be on. Because of their size, I wanted to go quite a darkish green, but not as dark as what I did the Mega War Boss. Because, as I've said before, I believe orcs get darker in skin tone the bigger they get. Going back to like the old Black Orc and old War Boss story arcs and things like that. What else? Now I've really kind of tried to scuff up the armour so it looks like they're a bit more battle worn, and they've had they've just panel beated the armour in themselves, so just left it as it is. Just a few. Basically started with Lead Belcher, then built it back up to finish with the tiniest, thinnest highlight of Ironbreaker, just so it obviously gives you that kind of underlying shine, as well as the dirt and grime of the upper layers and paint and stuff where it's sort of chipped away. What else can I go through? And then once they were all finished, pretty much just went straight through and added in the cool blood effects with blood from the Blood God, which you've noticed I've done a couple like fresh scars on here. So some of them have been like in battles where they've taken a bit of a scar in and bit kept on going kind of thing, and then added it onto points of weapons and then sort of skewed it back to give that kind of brushed on. Now the actual boss of the unit, which is obviously this guy, you can give him a variety of two weapons. You can either give him the head and the boss axe, or you can give him, I think, like a crab claw and what is effectively a mace, which I can't remember the Oruuks term for. But they look brutal, and I will be putting that on in the next unit because it looks too ferocious not to, kind of thing. So, but like I say, I'll do that under the vid on the other variant of these. But you also get there's like two heads really for the boss of the unit. You can either do him with this one with the metal jaw or the iron jaw underneath, or you can do him where he's a bit more scarred up and things like that. Now this is one weapon that really caught my eye when I bought, we're just looking at the box front, was the Gore Chopper. Two-handed weapon which causes mass amounts of damage and has some really cool rules in game. But it looks vicious with the like jagged plates added on and stuff like that, and I can't wait to get to use it. I mean, even the weapons, I mean, just standard choppers and things like that looks so viciously brutal, brutal the way they're like jagged edged and not really, they don't look like pristine weapons that you'd find in like the Elves and Empire and things like that, but they're just really, inflicting damage looking things that look like they just rip things apart, and that looks cool, and it really fits with the orcs. So there you go, guys. If there's anything else I can help you with in terms of what you want to see painted or painting guides, then please let us know. I'm hopefully going to be doing a painting guide on blue finally soon, now that things are starting to move with that, because I know a couple of people have been asking for it. So there you go, guys. Thank you again for all the continued support with subscriptions and all the likes over on the Facebook page and all the comments and everything else. It's a big help. So thank you again, guys. I shall catch you again next time. Stay safe and bye for now.